Welcome to Talking Water, our monthly segment where we discuss all things water and wastewater, brought to you by our sponsor, our regional authority, East Gippsland Water. Hello and welcome to Talking Water, our regular segment where we talk all things water and wastewater with our regional water authority, East Gippsland Water. Today I'm joined by Neville Pearce, General Manager, Sustainability and Infrastructure at East Gippsland Water. Welcome back to the program, Neville.
Thanks, Damien. It's great to be back and good to have a chance to talk to you with your listeners again.
Well, it's great to have you on the program again, Neville. Now, today we're talking about something that might sound a bit technical at first, the price submission and the urban water strategy. But these are really important for the community. Are you able to start by explaining in simple terms what these are and why people should care?
Absolutely, Damien. Both documents are about planning for the future. We want to ensure East Gippsland Water continues to provide safe, reliable and affordable water and sewage services, not just next year, but decades from now. The Urban Water Strategy plans for the next 50 years. It focuses on water security, helps us understand how climate change, population growth and drought could affect our water supplies. Whereas the price submission turns that long-term planning into a practical 5-year plan, detailing what we need to invest in, what services we'll deliver and how that's reflected in customer bills.
Thanks, Neville. 50 years is a long way in the future. Why does water planning need such a long lead time?
Well, Damien, water infrastructure is built to last a very long time. Pipes, treatment plants, storages often last for many hundreds of years, in some cases 300-400 years. Decisions we make today affect our kids and their grandkids. We also know East Gippsland Water is facing some big challenges. We get more extreme weather, longer dry periods, we have bushfire impacts and we have changing population growth. The Urban Water Strategy helps us to understand these risks and helps us plan how we'll respond and not reacting at the last minute.
Thanks, Neville. A term people might hear during this process is levels of service. What does this actually mean for households?
Great question. Levels of service are really about what customers can expect from us. Things like how often water restrictions might occur, how reliable the water supplies are during dry times, and how we manage drought. As part of the development of our urban water strategy, we're talking with the community about what level of reliability people really want, what trade-offs they're comfortable to accept, and generally higher levels of service mean more infrastructure that we need to build, and that comes with high costs. So it's important that customers have a say in where that balance sits.
Thanks, Neville. So how does the long-term thinking flow into a price submission?
Overall, the Urban Water Strategy sets the direction, whereas the price submission then turns that into a 5-year plan. And that 5-year plan covers the period 2028 to 2033. It outlines the projects we'll deliver, how we'll maintain and renew existing assets, and how we continue to meet service standards. Importantly, it also looks at affordability and how costs are spread fairly over time. So we don't want today's customers carrying the full burden alone.
Now, a big part of both processes is community engagement. How are people across East Gippsland being involved?
We're engaging in lots of ways, Damien. We're undertaking community markets, information sessions, business interviews with key business within the region and online surveys. We're also working with our Customer Advisory Committee, the traditional owners, councils and other agencies. All this helps us understand what people value most, whether that's keeping bills affordable, delivering water security, planning for drought or protecting the environment. We're always trying to invest in future water sources, directly informing both the Urban Water Strategy and the price submission as part of that engagement.
Thanks for that, Neville. Now, whenever prices are mentioned, people naturally worry about affordability, especially in this day and age. What reassurance can you give our listeners?
That's very understandable, Damien. Affordability is at the front and centre of our planning. We know cost of living pressures are real, and we carefully test any proposed price changes and impacts on customer bills. That's why we're asking our customers about their priorities and their willingness to pay. It's also why we offer a range of financial assistance and hardship support that I think you've spoken to David and the team about previously. Early planning helps us to avoid sudden price shocks and spreads investment over time in a more manageable way.
Thanks, Neville. If listeners remember one thing from today's conversation, what should it be?
These long-term plans are looking after East Gippsland. We're ensuring we have a reliable water, healthy waterways and resilient services in the face of climate change and growth, and that community input generally matters in shaping those decisions.
Neville, thanks for breaking that down so clearly. It's reassuring to hear how much planning goes in behind the scenes. And great having you on Talking Water again. This has been Neville Pearce, General Manager of Sustainability and Infrastructure at East Gippsland Water.
Thanks, Damien.